This is a video to explain the worksheet on négation, or negation, that I left for you today. These words are some fairly important high-frequency words that I wanted to show to you and help you use correctly, but I was not able to come into school today. So, in English, of course, when we negate something, for example, the word something, the opposite of it, the negative, is nothing. Now, we also have some degrees in our affirmative words. Something, everything are both kind of the opposite of nothing. You get the idea. The same thing happens in French. So you'll see that this chart, which is on your worksheet, is set up such that the words that are affirmative are opposite the word that is negative. Quelqu'un, tout le monde, the opposite of personne. Toujours, souvent, quelquefois, all the affirmative opposites of jamais. Partout, quelque part, the affirmative opposites of nulle part. Encore, the opposite of plus. And I don't use this in this worksheet, but when you are answering a negative question, you answer with si. You never actually answer a negative question in French with non, because you're not negating the negation. You're answering si. We'll leave that alone for now. I wanted to give you first some examples of how to use these, or how these would work out, before I give you some examples of what to do on the worksheet. So, par exemple, je mange quelque chose. I eat everything. Sorry, that means I eat something. If you wanted to say I eat everything, je mange tout. However, if you are not eating everything, if you are not eating something, if you are eating nothing, je, then this is very important. You have to have the ne. Je ne mange, oops, the computer does that, mange rien. I eat nothing. Now, in spoken French, to be honest, je ne mange rien would never be said quite like that. It would more likely be said along the lines of je mange rien. The ne just gets kind of swallowed up. French is like that. Similarly, if you're talking about people, j'aime quelqu'un. Actually, better yet, let's use the verb for to know, connaître. Je connais quelqu'un. I know someone. Maybe I know everyone. Je connais tout le monde. However, maybe I know absolutely no one. Je ne connais personne. And just to be clear on these, we'll bold our ne and our negative words. If you want to talk about, for example, I don't know, let's pick an action. Je dors, I sleep. Je dors toujours. I always sleep. Maybe je dors souvent. I often sleep. Maybe even je dors quelquefois. I sleep sometimes. Maybe, however, on the opposite end, I never sleep. Je ne dors jamais. I never sleep. Lastly, with the negative words, partout, quelque part. Il y a. Let's use il y a, because il y a, there is or there are, is an important expression. Il y a des oiseaux partout. There are birds everywhere. Il y a des oiseaux quelque part. There are birds somewhere. Not sure where, but they exist. However, if all the birds die off, mass extinction could happen, might actually be in the process of happening, but let's stay on the positive side. Actually, we're on the negative side right now, so we're going to stay negative and say there are birds nowhere. Il n'y a pas de. Oh, and here's an interesting thing. Il n'y a pas de oiseau. Where did that go? Oiseau. Not one oiseau bold. Oiseau. Nulle part. There are no birds anywhere. Actually, oiseau would be singular. Small point, neither here nor there. Get it? Neither here nor there, nowhere. Let's try another one with the nowhere, just to make it a little bit clear. Je trouve. Nope. Something else, because we want something without an object in it. J'habite quelque part. I live, I inhabit somewhere. But if you're homeless, je n'habite nulle part. Voilà. I live nowhere. Strange sentence, but I'm trying to get you to understand the grammatical importance of the construction. Hopefully, this helps you. Now, let's very quickly scroll down to the next couple sections. You'll notice, first of all, please match up the translations. Aren't these lovely sentences? This really kind of captures Jean de Florette in just 10 sentences. Let's go down to letter C. Now, I gave you a model. J'aime tout le monde. You make it negative. Je n'aime personne. Let's just try number 1 to give you a little bit more of a model. I'll tell you how I work through this. First of all, le prof dit quelque chose important. Quelque chose is our positive word. You'll find that, of course, on the list, on the table that we were just working on. We want to change that to its opposite. But first, we have to start with le prof, and then we want the ne. Ne dit. Here, we're not going to put the pas, because we're going to replace the pas, meaning not, with rien, meaning nothing. Ne dit rien. Rien is the opposite of quelque chose. Le prof ne dit rien important. By the way, it's masculine here because rien is just a neuter or neutral, masculine, etc. Whereas quelque chose, the chose is feminine, therefore important has to be feminine. So, do you see how we do that answer there for letter C? Very quickly, letters D and E. Or rather, let's pick letter D to give you the sense of it. Letter E, I'll let you do on your own. Rewrite each of these in the affirmative, replacing the negative words with affirmatives. Now here, you'll notice that the ne and the personne are the negative words. And you'll notice that there's a ne or an n apostrophe in all of them, right? You got to take that out for your affirmative form. Now, in our answer, tu aimes, the opposite personne, no one, could be someone, quelqu'un, or it could be you love everyone. Tu aimes tout le monde. Voila. This is what gives you affirmative words to counter the negative words in the original sentences. Hopefully this helps you with this activity. We'll do something more with this when I return on Monday. Voila.